guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm Courtney, and today I have so much cleaning motivation for you guys. I'm doing an extreme spring clean in my house. I have part 1 today, and then next week is going to be part 2. So if your house feels like it is out of control and just a disaster, come join me and let's get some cleaning done together. So first of all, I just want to say that I hope you guys had an amazing Easter last Sunday. If you want to leave a comment and let me know what you guys ended up doing for your Easter, I would love to hear if you have any special traditions, if you hung out with family, or if you simply just stayed home and relaxed and did nothing. That's okay too. Let me know in the comments what you guys did. What we ended up doing was going to see my in-laws first, which was so fun. I got to see my niece and my nephews, who I haven't seen in forever because life is just crazy. And my one sister-in-law actually just got done building her new house. So it was the first time I got to see her new house, and it is beautiful. The way that she designed it and all the colors and everything, I just fell in love with it. I think it is such a cool house that she has built for her and her boys. And the food, of course, was delicious as always. And then after that, I came home and I made my deviled eggs. So thank you for the suggestions on how to do the boiled eggs, because I know last video I was struggling trying to take the shells off of my eggs and everything was just falling apart and I was butchering the eggs. But somebody recommended to put them in a pressure cooker and try them that way. So I did that and they actually turned out really well. I only struggled with, I think, 2 of the eggs as far as the shells coming off as opposed to 10 of the eggs. So that was awesome. And after our in-laws, we went out to my mom and dad's house and we visited them. We had some amazing food and they did an Easter egg hunt for my kiddos who are grown now. My daughter's 16 and my son is going to be 13 this coming Thursday on the 16th. I can't believe it, guys. I cannot believe I'm going to have 2 teenagers in my house running around. But they still do the egg hunts for them and they absolutely love it. It's always very competitive. They will literally knock each other over trying to get to the eggs. And I think my parents counted and they actually had 70 eggs for them. So they did really well finding them. It was hard. They're good at hiding eggs, y'all. I mean, they just think of the most clever spots to put them, and my kiddos struggle trying to find them. It's so funny watching them scramble around. But anyway, the first thing I was doing here in my spring cleaning today was taking off these slip covers, because if you have been watching my channel at all, I'm in Southwest Pennsylvania and our weather has been all over the place. It's been warm, it's been cold, then the ground freezes, then it melts, and we have mud everywhere. So when you see, I'm going to be scrubbing the rug here in the living room in just a second. When you see how dirty my rug is, oh my gosh, it was filthy. I was so disgusted by it. So I'm definitely washing the slip covers on the couches, because I was like, oh my gosh, if there's that much mud on my rug, I could only imagine what the puppies are dragging up onto the couches, because we do let them on the couches. They're our family. But that's the beauty of slip covers, is you can take them off, you can wash them, and if you ever get tired of the color, you can switch it up. So as you can see, these couches are the ones that my parents generously donated to us when they got their new furniture recently, because we needed new furniture for our addition that we just put on. So their couches were actually a brown color, and we like the couches, but most of our house is decorated in neutrals, but they kind of favor like grays more than browns. So when I put the slip covers on them, it just completely changed the look of the couches while also protecting them from the puppies. So once I got the slip covers in the wash, I just went ahead and gave this a really good sweep, because even though there were slipcovers on them, you still get crumbs, and you know, there's just like lint and random things that get down stuck in the cushions. And I don't know what happens, but you know, sometimes they just get to be a mess. So I'm going around sweeping, and there's Roxy again attacking my sweeper. She thinks she's tough, and I don't know what it is with her and the sweeper, but whether it's this one or the shop vac, she is constantly just attacking my sweeper. It's so funny. But I promise no puppies were hurt in the making of this video. So now I'm just vacuuming with my Shark vacuum. It's a Pet Pro. I believe it's a Shark Navigator, and it's a lift away one. So if you want to, you can actually take the canister part off and move it around, so it's really good to get in corners that are hard to reach. And if you're going upstairs, it's really nice for that. So I'll be sure to link that in my description box for you guys, just in case you're in the market for a really good sweeper. So if you guys can see what I'm seeing, oh my goodness, that is disgusting. I did not realize how dirty my rug was. I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't know the extent of just how dirty it was. And whenever I'm done with this rug, I go over it, I think like 5 times, probably each way, just really getting in there using my Bissell cleaner. And what's nice about this cleaner is that the water tank keeps the clean water separate from the dirty water. So as you suck up all that nasty water, it goes into a separate compartment so that every time you scrub your rug with every pass, it's using clean water and the soap that just gets in there and really deep cleans your rug. Now this rug I got from Amazon. I love this rug. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I know it's abstract something or the other. But it is a washable rug. However, my washing machine is not big enough to handle this rug. It's actually 8 by 10. So if I wanted to wash it, I'd probably have to go to the laundromat and, you know, try to use one of those big washers to get it clean. So I figured I would give it a try with my scrubber, and it did an amazing job on it. I was actually surprised because you can see different times with the suction of the sweeper or the suction of this cleaner, the rug will try to lift up on the corners a little bit. But lucky for me, my house is under renovation and everything is just a mess and everything is everywhere. So I actually had some things on the corners to kind of hold it down. Now you're going to see here how disgusting that water is. It almost looked like it was black, guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That just makes me disgusted looking at it. But that is how dirty my rug was. So I can only imagine how clean my couches are going to feel once my slip covers are nice and washed and put back on. So I got this Bissell cleaner, guys. It's a Bissell Steam Shot, and I bought it 2 years ago. This is the first time I'm actually using it, and I was like, please work, because I bought you 2 years ago, and if you don't work, it's way past the expiration date to send it back to Amazon. So I was just kind of crossing my fingers, hoping it would work. But wait till you see what this little thing can do. It comes with so many attachments. I just used the basic nozzle. Look at all that steam. On this day, it was actually kind of chilly outside, probably in the 50s. So as I'm steaming, which it does make a good bit of steam, look at that. Oh my gosh, disgusting. But as I was steaming my windowsills, really getting them nice and deep cleaned, the cool air was coming in from outside and it made it look like it was really, really steaming. It doesn't normally steam quite that much, but I went around all my windowsills. This is actually in my dining room. Look how disgusting, guys. So this one I actually decided to pre-treat. I sprayed it down with my method cleaner and just gave it a second to sit, and then I came in and steam cleaned with my Bissell Steam Shot, and this thing worked wonders. I'm telling you what, it got deep in the crevices where I have never been able to get my windows fully clean. Like there's always some kind of debris left over. But this little bugger got in all of those crevices and just really lifted up all the gunk and the dirt. And I'm pretty sure there's some mold in there. It's disgusting. But I was very impressed with this steamer. I'm also going to link it in my description box for you guys. In case you're in need of a steamer or you want to deep clean something in your house, you could use this in the bathroom. You could use this like I did on my window sills. Like literally, you can use it to clean so many different things. So I'm just going to leave this right here and let you guys watch how satisfying this is. So now I'm just going over my windows with my Sprayway Cleaner. This is a foaming cleaner for glass, and I use it on all my windows. I use it on my car windows, everything. I even use it on my stainless steel, although they do have a special stainless steel cleaner. I just have yet to get it, but this stuff is just my favorite. I don't know what they have in this, but there's no strong ammonia smell, and whether you use a paper towel or a microfiber cleaner, it just gets your windows spotless, and there's no strong smell. It just smells fresh and good, and I just love this stuff. So right now I'm in our living room, and I'm just cleaning the windows in here because this is where the addition starts. And so these windows have not been through it like my other windows in my house have. So their window sills were actually really clean still. So I didn't go through with the steamer for these ones. I just kind of went around and cleaned the glass. These windows are double hung. So what I love about that is you can pull them down and bend them into your house so you can actually clean the inside and the outside without having to actually go outside at all. You can just do it all from your inside of your house. So I'm going to probably be doing that another day, but honestly, they weren't bad. So I think that's probably why I just decided to do the insides, because we haven't had them long enough that they got real nasty or gross on the outside. So now I am just going to my slider door and I'm wiping down the glass just like I did with my windows with my Sprayway Cleaner. And then I'm getting that same Bissell machine out, that steamer machine I was using before, because wait till you see how dirty the tracks of my doors are. From the pups going in and out, I mean, we catch them at the door and we wipe their feet. We have a rug that they step on, and I actually make them go around in circles and wipe their feet. They know what that means when I say, all right, wipe your feet. They'll go around in circles on the rug. It's really cute. But look how disgusting, guys. There's Roxy again attacking my sweeper. But first, I'm just trying to get as much gunk out of there as I can with the sweeper before I really deep clean it, because I just didn't want to make more of a muddy mess than was necessary. So I'm going to sweep both sides of the track here, and then I'm going in with that Bissell Steam Cleaner and really getting it clean. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, by the time I was done with this, which you'll see here in just a bit, my track looked brand new. It was so white, it was fresh as the day that they put the doors in here. So I just have to maintain it. That's the big thing, is I want to keep them looking really nice. And very soon here, part of the renovation is going to be building a back deck. So hopefully that is going to keep a lot of the mud out of here as well. But I'm just cleaning the stopper, I'm cleaning the track really well. The microfiber cloth that I'm using, it's just something, you know, very affordable on Amazon. I got a pack of, I think it was 10 or 12, and they were only like $7. So I'll link those as well in the description box for you guys. But they really picked up all of the dirt and everything and the gunk that was left behind after I did my steam cleaning. So now I'm in the bathroom. I am steam cleaning this window as well because it was absolutely filthy, just like everywhere else in the house. The bathroom is actually going to be one of my bigger projects today because I don't know if it's just the steam from the shower or what it is, but it collected by far some of the most gunk and just nasty dust from the house, from the renovation, and I am deep cleaning this bathroom today. So I'm starting with the window because I already had my steam cleaner out, and now I'm just going around with my Sprayway Cleaner getting the glass clean. But then I actually end up having to do this twice because, okay, this window is broken. Ignore that. It opens and shuts, but for some reason this window last year, I don't know what happened to it. I went to open it and there was like a little noise and a piece that flew out. I'm not sure what piece it was, but it's still double hung. It still works, it opens and shuts, but whenever you open it in to actually clean it like a double hung window should do, it wobbles and tries to fly out at you. So that's why it looks like it does. But once I actually go through here with my steam cleaner and loosen all this gunk that I didn't know was there, you can see the windows getting all dirty and grimy. So I actually have to go back over them with my Sprayway and clean them a second time because that's how much gunk came loose once I went in with the steamer. I was seriously so impressed with this. All it takes is water. There's no cleaner or anything else that you have to use in it. You just put the water in, you plug it in, and you are good to go. And it lasts, I think, a fairly long time. I was able to use one tank for almost all my windows, and I only had to refill it one time. So now I'm just taking my Lysol Brand New Day wipes. I love these wipes. They're just as good as the cleaner is, like the spray cleaner that I use, but they're already saturated with the cleaner and you can just take them out of the container and go to town with them. So I'm just wiping down my fan. There was so much lint and fuzz and all kinds of weird stuff in the fan, and while I'm at it, I'm just going through cleaning the shower head, making sure that's good, because even though I clean the bathroom at least once a week, I always forget about the top of the shower head. Like, I'm kind of short. I'm only 5'3", so for me, It's just, you know, I clean what I see. And a lot of times I don't realize until I get up there, oh my gosh, I missed the shower head. I really got to clean that. So after that, I'm just taking down the shower curtain because it really needs to get scrubbed. It needs freshened up. And I'm taking off these hooks and I'm going to soak them. These are actually called octopus hooks. I found them at Big Lots years ago, but I really like these hooks. They're just cheap plastic hooks, but they're kind of shaped, I guess, like an octopus. So the one side of the hook holds the shower curtain and the other side holds the liner. And I just like these hooks because they're simple to use, they're easy to clean, and yeah, I found them for a really good price, so why not? So here I am just throwing in the slip covers from upstairs, from the couches. Each couch is actually an 8-piece set, so it looks like a ton of stuff going in here, but I promise it'll fit. And then I'm just throwing my shower curtain for the upstairs bathroom right on top because I did not have any more space in that washer, and I wanted to make sure it had, you know, lots of space to wash everything. So then I'm coming back upstairs to my disaster of a bathroom closet. Okay, so if you have seen any of my other videos, you know this bathroom is tiny. I think it's only 5 by 7, maybe 5 by 8, but this closet is also tiny. My house was built in the 50s, so back then, you know, open floor plans and closets just weren't a big deal. Space was not a big deal. They just, I guess, built homes as quick as they could, tried to make them cozy, and called it a day. So the bathroom, unfortunately, it was one thing that we wanted to do along with our renovation that we're doing now, but it just wasn't in our budget. It would have been so much more money to throw this into the mix. So we just have to make do with it, at least for now, as best we can. So what I decided to do was give the bathroom closet a mini makeover. As you can see from the previous owner, there was some contact paper. None of it matched. They kind of covered the wood shelves in contact paper, and some was like a shiplap type look, and some was kind of like a gray crisscross pattern. I don't really know. But I was like, you know what? Contact paper is a cheap fix. I can make them look a little bit nicer. So I went to Lowe's and I found a contact paper that looked kind of like bamboo. It's like a wood color. And so I'm just going to make over these shelves real quick just to give them a fresh, clean look and make the bathroom feel, you know, a little bit nicer. My dream is to get wire shelving or some kind of shelving units to put in there that's a little bit more permanent. But right now I just have to work with what I have because of the renovation. These things, like all the extras, just aren't in my budget right now. So now I'm just finishing up the shelves, getting them covered with the contact paper. They're not going to look perfect, but they're definitely a cheap fix and it makes them look nicer than they were. They were just an ugly wood, half painted and covered in random different contact papers. So now they're at least going to look all the same and nice and clean, and they should be easier to wipe down. So So now that my shelves are done, I'm just wiping down the guides that the shelves sit on, and they were disgusting. And then I'm just taking my vacuum and sweeping the bathroom closet floor. There was everything from blown-in insulation for some reason to fuzz to dog hair. You name it, it was in my bathroom closet. And it was a disgusting mess. So I'm just getting all that tidied up. I'm going to scrub the floor, and then you guys get to see how my shelving turned out. Okay, so here comes the fun part. All of this junk is what came out of my bathroom closet, you guys. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I feel like because this bathroom is so tiny and the closet is also very tiny, that I just get so overwhelmed sometimes, and I don't want to deal with the mess. So it's just so easy for me to shove things in there, close the curtain, and just walk away from it. But today I decided I'm just going to deal with it. I'm going to organize it, declutter, get rid of so many things. And I was actually shocked because there is so much stuff I got rid of that I didn't even know was in there that was so unnecessary. I found everything from medical supplies, like Band-Aids and peroxide and things that should be in there, to hair extensions, which I actually will be putting my hair extensions back in soon here, because I always like to put them in for the summer. It just makes my hair fuller, and it makes it so much easier to go into a ponytail or different hairstyles for the summer. And we're going to be going on vacation here coming up soon, the first week of June. So I always like to get my hair extensions in, and I do put them in myself. Everyone's like, well, how do you do your own extensions? How is that even possible? But the only good thing about this bathroom being so tiny is that I'm actually able to rig a mirror up. I hang a mirror on my shower curtain rod. I know it sounds ridiculous, but then I use the vanity mirror behind me and the mirror that's hanging on the curtain rod, and I can actually see the back of my head really well. So because I have training and I know how to do hair extensions and all that, I get them just cheap on Amazon. Actually, they're very affordable for human hair. I do use the tape-ins. I also know how to do K-tips, and I don't do sew-ins. I've never done sew-ins on myself, but I found that for my hair in particular, just using tape-ins is best for me because of my hair texture, and just, they're more gentle on my hair. I'm not saying anything bad about the K-tips. If they're taken care of properly and, cared for like they should be, K-tips are a very good option, and they look extremely natural too. But one of the things that I really like about wearing extensions is because my hair is naturally so dark, I like to have like a really pretty blonde going through my hair. But for me to get to such a light blonde, my hair goes through so much damage. It'll actually break off because it's very fragile due to my thyroid issues and the cancer and everything like that. So I just find that it's easier for me to put hair extensions in, and then when I'm tired of that color, I can take them out and either do a different color or just let my hair rest for a bit. So yeah, just a fun fact about me. So now that I have everything organized and put into baskets, I'm just kind of sticking these back in, figuring out where I want them to go. And I did move a couple things around. Usually on the top shelf, I keep my cleaning products and my sunscreens. And then on the next shelf down, we always put the towels. That's why it's kind of empty right now. And our Q-tips, they're just chilling there. And then the bottom shelf is usually body sprays, lotions, soaps, room spray, that, and I also put my beauty products down there. So like my makeups and all those different kind of things. So now I have a nice, fresh, clean closet. And I checked the laundry and my shower curtain is all dried. So I'm just putting back up those octopus hooks, hanging my shower curtain back up, and I'm calling it a day. So make sure to like and subscribe to this video and my channel. I hope that today you felt motivated, encouraged, and like you were just hanging out with a friend. Make sure to come back next week for part 2 of my spring cleaning marathon. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye!